Hi guys, another video on the fry. It is selection time again today. I've got to whittle the numbers right down. As you can see, I've drained the water most of the way down out of the fish tank just to make it easier for me to catch them, really. But it's actually quite nice because you can sort of see them from above for probably the first time in the videos. Yeah, some nice fish in there. I'm gonna try and whittle it down to 10. We'll see. It may end up being a few more than that, but I'll get them bowled up. I'll try and I'll show you which ones I'm keeping once I've got them bowled up. It's really hard to choose. I haven't been able to set up a extra grow on tank or anything at the moment. Just haven't got the space for it at the moment. So we're just going to have to keep cutting the numbers down and keep them in the tank. I think there's a lot of red starting to come through on some of them, but it's still quite pale. I think that's probably to do with them being in a tank rather than outside. I know before I had goldfish in a tank that were sort of very sort of yellowy orange, and as soon as I put them outside in the pond, they went sort of bright red. So I'm guessing these will go a lot darker if they go into an outside pond. But we'll get a few bowled up now and have a look. Right, so I'm not sure how well this is going to pick it out, but these are all the ones that look like little Ashibas. I've also got the chag in there as well. This one on the right's pretty much lost all of the brown on its head, so I think that one's probably going to go. I'll probably keep 2 of these, and I'll keep the chag as well. Don't really know how to select which is a good one and which is not. I'll probably select the one with the most amount of brown on the heads. So I've got a few more bowled up here. Camera's really struggling to pick them out. I need to get a proper camera, really, not do it on my phone. But that one in the middle of the shot, that's probably the biggest of the fry. I'm not sure whether it's a Karashigoi or just a Benigoi. So I've got a few in here with some Kohaku patterns. I think ones like that with a black dot on the head will actually turn out to be Gashiki. I think that's how you pronounce it. I can't say I'm exactly sure. Sorry, the lighting on here is absolutely awful. I just don't know which ones to keep and which ones to move on. I want to really whittle it down to 10. It might have to be 15. So this is the final 10. Sorry, the lighting is really awful. Yeah, I think there's some really nice looking fish in there. I've chose the ones with sort of the fullest patterns. There's a few other ones that had patterns, but they're perhaps just on the head. So we'll see how we get on with these ones. I'm quite happy with them though. I think there's some really nice fish in there. And I have actually counted them now, so I've got 19 that are going. These are ones that are going. Some really nice fish, but just got to make a bit of space. Mostly I've kept the smaller fish. Most of the bigger ones have gone. There's a few more here that are going. Somebody's coming to pick them up in a bit. There's a couple of Benigois, a Karashigoi. There was that one that was going to be a Tancho, but it's pretty much lost all of its red, so unfortunately that's going. It's a bit of a shame. Yeah, that's most of the bigger ones in there. But I'll put another clip of the 10 once they're back in the fish tank and calm down a bit. I think they're all a bit freaked out at the moment. So here's the final fry from the selection back in the tank. Anyone that's good at counting will see that there's 12 in there, not 10. As I was bagging them up, I slipped another 2 back in. But yeah, we'll see how they get on now that they've got a bit more space. Certainly, seeing as most of the bigger ones are gone, they should get a lot more food, and hopefully hopefully some of the smaller ones with the better patterns will start growing well. For some reason the camera never picks up the patterns very well when they're in the tank. I think it's because of the slightly bluey, purpley colour light. But yeah, quite happy with them. We'll just give them a bit of food, see if they're still hungry. So yeah, hopefully they'll pack on some size very quickly. Now there's a lot less of them in there. They'll be able to get a lot more food to each fish. We'll see how they go over the next few weeks. I'll do an update in a couple of weeks. I expect, sort of now that I've cut the numbers down now, the ones that are still in there will grow really quickly. So I'll just give you a quick look at the main pond before we go. They're all doing really well actually. Even the Oshiba, if it turns round, the wound it's had, it did get bad for a while, but it is healing quite well now. There's quite a lot of sort of new growth of skin growing back, so I'm reasonably confident that that's going to be okay now. It's certainly quite happy to feed. Yeah, sort of back to its normal self. I was planning on doing an extension for the pond this year, but just due to the fact I've just got a lot going on at home, I'm not going to get time to do it this year. It's going to have to wait till the spring now, or possibly I might even do it through the winter. I have bought quite a lot of bits for the new pond. I've got a drum filter which is sitting in my garage waiting to be installed. I've got a Profi drum, so I'm looking forward to getting that on the pond. I might even try and get it up and running on this pond before I do the extension, but I'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, water's looking really clear. Did use some, everyone's been going on about it, I did get some Koi Masters Advantage, which I put in for the first time a few days ago. I'm not sure whether it's really made that much difference or not. There's probably a few less bubbles on the surface, but that's about it really. To be honest, the water's always really clean. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll try and do an update on the fry in a week or so. Thanks everyone who's been watching and subscribing. I've seen sort of since my last video, I've just gone over the 500 subscribers mark. I've not really been keeping an eye, or I've not really been doing it to get subscribers, but thank you anyway everyone who's liked and subscribed to the videos. I do appreciate it. It's nice to know there's a few people that are interested in it. yeah, I'll speak to you in the next video.